Good morning all, I am Savinu. Warm welcome to all of you to Savinu's Maths Plus. See, today we are going to discuss a small topic of differentiation. See, actually differentiation is included in the mathematics paper of BSc Agriculture. So today we propose to do some previous year's questions of mathematics of BSc Agriculture, and without wasting much time, let us go directly to our class. Also, one more thing, don't forget to share and subscribe. Okay, so what actually is differentiation? See, let us consider the function y equal to f of x. Y equal to f of x means y is a function of x. Then limit h tends to 0, f of x plus h minus f of x divided by h. That means the limit of f of x plus h minus f of x divided by h when h approaches 0 is called differential coefficient of y with respect to x. That is, this is equal to dy by dx. So dy by dx is limit h tends to 0, f of x plus h minus f of x divided by h. So this is called a derivative of y with respect to x, or differential coefficient of y with respect to x. See, the process of finding out derivative of a function is called differentiation. So differentiation is simply the process of finding out derivative of a function. And what actually is derivative of the function y equal to f of x? It is dy by dx, and that is defined as the limit h tends to 0, f of x plus h minus f of x divided by h. See, in order to study differentiation, first of all you will have to make some standard result by heart. So let us discuss the standard results. First is d by dx of a constant is equal to 0. D by dx of constant is equal to 0. So derivative of constant equal to 0. Next is d by dx of x raised to n. So d by dx of x raised to n is n into x raised to n minus 1. See, d by dx of x is equal to 1. Derivative of x with respect to x is 1, and d by dx of 1 by x is equal to minus 1 by x square. See, you will have to make all these standard results by heart, then only you will be able to draw problems of differentiation. See, d by dx of root x is 1 by 2 root x. D by dx of e raised to x is e raised to x itself. See, d by dx of a raised to x is equal to a raised to x log a. D by dx of a raised to x is a raised to x log a. D by dx of log x to the base e. D by dx of log x to the base e is 1 by x. D by dx of log x to the base a. D by dx of log x to the base a is 1 by x log a to the base e. Next is differential coefficients of trigonometric functions. D by dx of sin x. D by dx of sin x is cos x. D by dx of cos x is equal to minus sin x. See, derivative of trigonometric functions beginning with the letter c will be negative. D by the derivative of cos x, cosec x and cot x will be negative. D by dx of cos x is minus sin x, and d by dx of tan x is equal to sec square x. D by dx of tan x is sec square x. Next is d by dx of cosec x. Cosec x is minus cosec x into cot x. D by dx of cosec x is minus cosec x into cot x. Next is d by dx of sec x. D by dx of sec x is sec x into tan x. D by dx of cot x. D by dx of cot x, again cot x begins with the letter c, so it will be negative. c by dx of cot x is minus cosec square x. And next comes differential coefficients of inverse trigonometric functions. Inverse trigonometric functions means sine inverse x, cos inverse x, etc. dy dx of sine inverse x, dy dx of sine inverse x is 1 by root of 1 minus x square. D by dx of cos inverse x, d by dx of cos inverse x is equal to minus 1 by root of 1 minus x square. D by dx of tan inverse x, d by dx of tan inverse x is 1 by 1 plus x square. D by dx of cot inverse x, d by dx of cot inverse x is minus, again cot inverse x begins with c, so it will be negative. So d by dx of cot inverse x is minus 1 by 1 plus x square. D by dx of sec inverse x, d by dx of sec inverse x is 1 by x root of x square minus 1. D by dx of cosec inverse x, next is d by dx of cosec inverse x, d by dx of cosec inverse x is minus 1 by x root of x square minus 1. So these are some basic standard results of differentiation. So it is better to by heart all these standard results. See, next we will do some problems, previous year's questions based on differentiation. Now let us try to solve some problems. All these problems are taken from BSc Agricultural Horns Examination 2023-24. See, first is d by dx of e raised to x sin x. So we know that e raised to x is exponential function and sin x is trigonometric function. Now this is e raised to x into sin x. So this is the product of two functions. First function is e raised to x and the second function is sin x. E raised to x is exponential function, sin x is trigonometric function. So e raised to x into sin x is the product of two functions. See, in order to differentiate the product of two functions, you will have to make use of product rule. So what is product rule? Product rule says that d by dx of the product of two functions is first into d by dx of second plus second into d by dx of first. That is first function into derivative of second plus second function into derivative of first. That is a very simple rule. So first function is e raised to x into d by dx of, what is the second function? Sin x, d by dx of sin x. So first function is e raised to x into d by dx of the second function sin x plus second function into. So second function means you will have to write the second function as it is without differentiating. So second function is sin x into d by dx of, what is first function? E raised to x, d by dx of e raised to x. Now e raised to x into, and from the standard results we have seen that d by dx of sin x is cos x plus sin x into what is d by dx of e raised to x? D by dx of e raised to x is e raised to x. Now we have two terms. In these two terms, e raised to x is a common factor, so e raised to x can be taken out. So e raised to x into from this e raised to x cos x, if e raised to x is taken out, we have cos x here, cos x plus from this e raised to x is taken out, remaining factor is sin x. Okay, so e raised to x into cos x plus sin x. So this is a question of 2023-24. Now let us go to the next question. D by dx of 3x square minus cos 6x. Now this is a difference of two functions. 3x square is a polynomial function and again cos 6x is a trigonometric function. So in order to differentiate the difference of two functions, that means this is of the form d by dx of u minus v. D by dx of u minus v is d by dx of u minus d by dx of v. That means you will have to differentiate each function separately with respect to x and then subtract. So what is d by dx of 3x square? Derivative of the product of a constant and a function. 3 is a constant and x square is a function of x. So derivative of the product of a constant and a function is constant into derivative of the function. So in order to differentiate, the constant 3 is written as it is, into derivative of x square is 2x, 3 into 2x, minus, see, cos 6x is a function of a function. See, 6x is a polynomial function, isn't it? And cos of 6x is again a trigonometric function. So cos of 6x is cos of some polynomial function or cos of some algebraic function. So this is a function of a function. Function of a function means one function is embedded in some other function. So in order to differentiate function of a function, what you have to do is first differentiate the outer function with respect to the inner function, keeping the inner function as it is, then it is multiplied with the derivative of the inner function. That is, it is called a function of a function rule. So d by dx of f of g of x. So here g of x is the inner function and f of f is the outer function. So first differentiate the outer function with respect to x, keeping the inner function as it is. So d by dx of f of g of x becomes f dash of the same function g of x into derivative of g of x is g dash of x. So d by dx of f of g of x is f dash of g of x into derivative of the inner function g dash of x. So what is the rule? First differentiate the outer function with respect to the inner function. That means first differentiate f with respect to the inner function g of x. That means the inner function g of x should be kept as it is. So it becomes f dash of the same function g of x into derivative of g of x is g dash of x. Now this is derivative of cos of some function. So cos of some function becomes, what is derivative of cos x? It is minus sin x. So derivative of cos of any function becomes minus sine of the same function 6x, minus sine of the same function 6x into derivative of the inner function. Into derivative of the inner function, derivative of 6x is 6. What is derivative of 6x? 6 into derivative of x. Again this is the product of a constant and a function. 6 into 6 constant, 6 into derivative of x with respect to x is 1. So this is 3 into 2x is 6x, minus minus becomes plus 6 sin 6x, 6 sin 6x, 6 sin 6x. So this is the derivative of 3x square minus cos 6x. See, you will have to understand this function of a function rule well. So d by dx of f of g of x. What is the derivative of f of g of x? It is f dash of g of x first into g dash of x. First is differentiate the outer function with respect to the inner function, keeping inner function as it is, and then multiply with the derivative of the inner function. So that also is a question of 2023-24. So next again is a function of a function, derivative of a function of a function. So d by dx of e raised to minus 2x. So e raised to x is exponential function. So here we have e raised to some other function. So it is function of a function. So how will you differentiate the function of a function? Derivative of e raised to any function becomes, what is derivative of e raised to x? E raised to x itself. So derivative of e raised to any function becomes e raised to the same function minus 2ax into derivative of minus 2ax into d by dx of minus 2ax into d by dx of minus 2ax. See, what is the derivative of e raised to x? Derivative of e raised to x is e raised to x itself. So derivative of e raised to any function is e raised to the same function itself into derivative of the inner function. Inner function here it is minus 2ax into d by dx of minus 2ax. So this is e raised to minus 2ax, e raised to minus 2ax into, what is d by dx of minus 2ax? D by dx of minus 2ax is, again this is product of a constant and a function. So constant is minus 2a is a constant. So minus 2a is constant into derivative of x with respect to x is 1. So here we have, so we have to write this constant term first. That is minus 2a into e raised to minus 2ax e raised to minus 2ax. So that is the derivative of e raised to minus 2ax. This also is a question of 2023-24. See, the next question is find dy by dx if y is equal to tan inverse of e raised to x. See, we have seen function of a function rule. So again, this is a function of a function. E raised to x is exponential function and tan inverse is inverse trigonometric function. So tan inverse of e raised to x is a function of a function. So how will you differentiate function of a function? We have seen first differentiate the outer function with respect to the inner function, keeping the inner function as it is. Then it is multiplied with the derivative of the inner function. So what is derivative of tan inverse of some function? Derivative of tan inverse x is 1 by 1 plus x square. So derivative of tan inverse any function is 1 by 1 plus square of that function into derivative of that function. So what will be dy by dx? Dy by dx will be, see, tan inverse of some function. Derivative of tan inverse x is 1 by 1 plus x square. So derivative of tan inverse of any function becomes 1 by 1 plus the same function square, e raised to x whole square, into d by dx of the inner function, e raised to x. Isn't it? So in order to differentiate a function of a function, differentiate the outer function with respect to the inner function first, then it is multiplied with the derivative of the inner function. So tan inverse of some function becomes 1 by 1 plus square of that function into derivative of that function. Because derivative of tan inverse x is 1 by 1 plus x square. So derivative of tan inverse of any function is 1 by 1 plus that function square into derivative of that function. Now simplify. Now this is 1 by 1 plus what is e raised to x whole square? X raised to m whole raised to n form. What is x raised to m whole raised to n? It is x raised to m into n. That is, you will have to multiply these 2 with x. So e raised to x into 2 is 2x. E raised to 2x into what is d by dx of e raised to x is e raised to x. Derivative of e raised to x with respect to x is e raised to x. Now this is 1 into e raised to x is e raised to x divided by 1 plus e raised to 2x. So this is the derivative of this function with respect to x. Again, this is a question of 2023-24 of mathematics paper of BSc Agriculture. See, next is here in these two problems, question number 5 and 6. Here x is a cos theta and y is a sin theta. You are required to find out dy by dx. So here x is expressed in terms of the variable theta. X is a function of theta, or x is f of theta, and y is some other function of theta. Let it be psi of theta. So here x and y are expressed in terms of some other variable. So that variable theta is called parameter. Here theta is the parameter. X equal to a cos theta. X is a function of theta. So theta is a parameter. Y also is a function of theta. Here theta is called parameter. Here x and y are expressed in terms of t. So here t is the parameter. X is equal to at square. Y equal to t. 3at square minus 4at cube. Here x and y both are expressed in terms of t. So t is called parameter. So in order to differentiate these functions, how will you differentiate this function? See, x is a function of theta. So we can differentiate x with respect to theta. That means we can find out dx by d theta. See, a function is always differentiating with respect to the variable of that function. So here x is a function of theta. We can differentiate x. That is, we can differentiate x with respect to theta. So dx by d theta we can calculate, dx by d theta. So dx by d theta, a is constant, a into what is derivative of cos theta with respect to theta? Derivative of cos theta is minus sin theta. Derivative of cos x with respect to x is minus sin x. Derivative of cos theta with respect to theta is minus sin theta. Here the variable is theta. So a into minus sin theta is minus a sin theta. So dx by d theta is minus a sin theta. So y is equal to a sin theta. Here also we can differentiate y with respect to theta, or we can find out dy by d theta. Seen it? So y is a function of theta, so we can find out derivative of y with respect to theta, dy by d theta. Here also a is a constant, so a into constant into function. How will you differentiate a constant into function? Constant into derivative of that function. So constant a into derivative of sin theta. Constant a into derivative of sin theta is cos theta. Derivative of sin theta with respect to theta is cos theta. Derivative of sin x with respect to x is cos x. So this is a cos theta. So dx by d theta is minus a sin theta and dy by d theta is a cos theta. So using these two results, how will you find out dy by dx? So here dy by dx is dy by d theta divided by dx by d theta. Dy by dx is dy by d theta divided by dx by d theta. So what is dy by d theta? Dy by d theta is a cos theta divided by dx by d theta is minus a sin theta, So we can cancel this a. So this is cos theta by sin theta. What is cos theta by sin theta? Cot theta. And also we have a negative sign in the denominator, so it is minus cos theta. So here dy by dx, this derivative dy by dx is minus cos theta. So here x is equal to a cos theta and y is equal to a sin theta. So how will you find out dy by dx? Dy by dx is dy by d theta divided by dx by d theta. Here theta is the parameter. Now again this is a question of 2023-24. Let us go to the next question. See, dy by dx is, find dy by dx if x is equal to 8t square and y equal to 3at square minus 4at cube. Again this is a question of 2023-24. So here x is a function of t. Here t is the variable or t is the parameter. X and y are expressed in terms of t. So t is the parameter. So we can differentiate x with respect to t. That is, we can calculate dx by dt. Here x is a function of theta, so we can calculate dx by d theta. Here x is a function of t, so we can calculate dx by dt. So how will you find out dx by dt? Dx by dt is a t square, a constant, into derivative of t square with respect to t is 2t. Derivative of x square with respect to x is 2x. Derivative of t square with respect to t is 2t. So a into 2, 2a. So this is 2at. So dx by dt is 2at. So similarly y is a function of t. So since y is a function of t, we can differentiate y with respect to t, or we can find dy by dt. So what is dy by dt? Dy by dt is differential coefficient of y with respect to t. So here we have two terms. We have to differentiate each and every term with respect to t. So what is derivative of 3at square? So here 3a is a constant and t square is a function. So constant into function. You will have to write constant into derivative of t square. Constant 3a into derivative of t square with respect to t is 2t. So the derivative of x square with respect to x is 2x. Derivative of t square with respect to t is 2t. You will have to put a negative sign. Minus, what is derivative of 4at cube? So here 4a is a constant. 4a into derivative of t cube is 3t square. So the derivative of x cube with respect to x is 3x square. What is derivative of x raised to n? N into x raised to n minus 1. So derivative of x cube is 3 into x raised to 3 minus 1. 3 minus 1 is 2. So this is 3 into 2, 6. A into t, 80. 6at. Minus 4 into 3, 12. A t square. So dx by dt is 2at, dy by dt is 6at minus 12a t square. So how will you find out dy by dx? Dy by dx. Dy by dx is dy by dt divided by dx by dt. Here t is the parameter. See, in the previous problem, theta is the parameter. So dy by dx is dy by d theta divided by dx by d theta. Here t is the parameter. So dy by dx is dy by dt divided by dx by dt. So this type of differentiation is called parametric differentiation, or these type of forms are called parametric forms. So what is dy by dt? Dy by dt is 680 minus 12at cube, 680 minus 12at cube whole divided by, what is dx by dt? Dx by dt is 280. Now this is, we can split this into two fractions. 2a 12at square, right, is 680 minus 12at square, right, by 280. So we can splitting this 680 by 280, 680 divided by 280 minus 1280 square by 1280 square divided by 280. So now 680 divided by 280 is, we can cancel a and t from the numerator and denominator. 6 by 2 is 3 minus 12 by 6 is 12 by 2 is 6, we can cancel a, so this is 6 t square by t, cancelling 1 t we will get t, 3 minus 6 t, so that is dy by dx. So dy by dx here it is 3 minus 6t. So now let us go to the next question. See, next is find dy by dx if y equal to x raised to cos x. See, this is of the form x raised to cos x means some function raised to some other function. That means y is equal to u raised to v form. So if y is equal to u raised to v, how will you find out dy by dx? Dy by dx is equal to u raised to v into v by u into du by dx plus log u into dv by dx. See, you will have to study this rule. So if y is equal to u raised to v, where u and v are functions of x, that means this is of the form one function raised to another. So dy by dx is equal to u raised to v into v by u into du by dx, that is d by dx of u, plus log of u into d by dx of v. That is dy by dx is equal to u raised to v into v by u into du by dx plus log u into dv by dx. So here we can apply this rule directly. So here what is u? This is of the form u raised to v. U is equal to x, and what is v? V equal to cos x. Now, so what will be dy by dx according to this rule? Dy by dx is equal to u raised to v. U raised to v means you will have to write this function as it is, that is x raised to cos x, x raised to cos x into v by u. V by u means cos x by x. V is cos x divided by u is x, cos x by x. You will have to write v by u as it is, into du by dx means d by dx of u. What is u? U is equal to x, d by dx of x, plus next is log u, that means log of u. What is log of u? U is equal to x, that is log x, into d by dx of dv by dx means d by dx of v, and what is v? V is cos x, d by dx of cos x. Now simplifying, x raised to cos x, we are writing it as it is, x raised to cos x into cos x by x, cos x divided by x. Cos x by x you should write as it is, because here you should not differentiate this function cos x by x. So v by u into cos x by x into d by dx of x, derivative of x with respect to x is 1, plus log x into what is d by dx of cos x? D by dx of cos x is minus sin x. Now this is x raised to cos x into cos x by x into 1 is cos x by x itself, plus, see, this plus log x into minus sin x becomes minus log x sin x. So this plus sign becomes negative, minus log x sin x, minus log x sin x, minus log x sin x. So this is the derivative of the function y with respect to x. So now we have seen one more rule, if y is equal to u raised to v, that means one function raised to another function. Here u and v are two functions of x. Then what will be dy by dx? Dy by dx is u raised to v into v by u into du by dx plus log u into dv by dx. That is u raised to v into v by u into d by dx of u plus log of u into d by dx of v. See, this type of differentiation is called a logarithmic differentiation. That means in order to differentiate this type of functions, what we are doing is we are taking logarithm on both sides and then differentiate. See, let us go to the next question. See, find dy by dx if y is equal to cos inverse of 1 minus x square divided by 1 plus x square. Y equal to cos inverse of 1 minus x square divided by 1 plus x square. See, in order to differentiate this type of function, what we have to do is we have to simplify this function using trigonometric substitutions. See, suppose we are using a function of a function rule here, then the calculation will be somewhat tedious. So, in order to simplify the function, you will have to use appropriate trigonometric substitutions. So, y is equal to cos inverse of 1 minus x square divided by 1 plus x square. We know that 1 minus tan square theta divided by 1 plus tan square theta is cos 2 theta. What is that? 1 minus tan square theta divided by 1 plus tan square theta is cos 2 theta. So, what will be cos inverse of cos 2 theta? Cos inverse of cos 2 theta is 2 theta itself. So, the function will be reduced to a very simple form on substituting x equal to tan theta. So, put x equal to tan theta. Put x equal to tan theta. Put x equal to tan theta. If x is equal to tan theta, what will be theta? Theta will be tan inverse of x. Isn't it? Tan theta is equal to x. Tan theta equal to x. So, what will be theta? Theta will be tan inverse of x. So, now substituting x equal to tan theta. Then y becomes y is equal to tan inverse of, y equal to cos inverse of 1 minus, for x you will have to substitute tan theta. So, 1 minus x square means tan square theta, 1 minus tan square theta divided by 1 plus, here also we have x square, x equal to tan theta. So, x square will be tan theta whole square, that is tan square theta. So, this is y equal to cos inverse of, see, we know that from trigonometry, what is 1 minus tan square theta divided by 1 plus tan square theta? 1 minus tan square theta divided by 1 plus tan square theta is cos 2 theta. You will have to make trigonometric identities by heart. So, what is cos 2 theta? Cos 2 theta is 1 minus tan square theta divided by 1 plus tan square theta. So, y equal to cos inverse of cos 2 theta. So, what is cos inverse of cos 2 theta? It is 2 theta. Y equal to 2 theta. Or 2 into y equal to 2 theta. 2 into what is theta? Theta is tan inverse x. 2 tan inverse x. So, y is equal to 2 tan inverse x. Now, y is a function of x alone, or here y is an explicit function. So, here we can differentiate y with respect to x very easily. So, dy by dx will be dy by dx is equal to 2 tan theta. So, 2 tan inverse x. So, what will be the derivative? 2 constant into derivative of tan inverse with respect to x is 1 by 1 plus x square. That is 2 into 1, 2 divided by 1 plus x square. So, that is derivative of this function with respect to x. Again, that is a question of 2023-24. So, today we have solved some previous questions of mathematics paper of BSc Agriculture course, and I think it is enough for today. In our next class, we will do more problems from mathematics, previous year's questions from mathematics paper of BSc Agriculture. Again, one more thing, don't forget to share and subscribe this channel, and we will meet in our next class. Till then, goodbye.